Okay, so what we did yesterday is we had a routes file, a routes folder. Inside that we had the routes file from which we are generating the routes specific to the APIs related to students, right? Then inside the students folder we have a student dash routes file and a students.js file. So the actual implementation is done in students.js file, right? Rest is all just for uh, say routing, right? And in student routes.js we write this get post and put request via the instance of a router. What we'll do today is we'll reiterate the same thing, right? And we'll do it for colleges. So what I'll do is I'll create a new folder called as colleges. Inside colleges, what I would do is I'll create college-routes.js and I'll create another file colleges.js. Right, in my colleges.js, what I'll do is I'll simply say where college equals to, and I would say module.exports equals to college. This is what I am saying here, and inside this I would call the first API, which is get all. Against this I'll have a request comma response. Right, this is my first API. Then I would say add again request comma response. Right, so let's have these two functions in colleges.js. Inside this, okay, before that I'll also have an array of colleges. So I'll say where colleges equals to a blank array, or I'll call colleges ARR, which is equals to a blank array. Right, so inside get all, I will simply say response.send colleges ARR. Inside this, what I would do is I would say colleges ARR dot push, and what will I pass? I'll simply pass request dot body, assuming that I am getting a proper structure from Postman or from whatever client I am having. After that, I would say response.send, and inside that I'll pass a JSON. In this JSON, I would simply say message. You can give any message, say college added successfully. Right, that's it. Only two files which I am adding. I will also give them in inverted commas. So it is always a good practice to have your keys in inverted commas. Keep this thing in mind. Even though it's not a compulsion, but at many places it is required. So it's always better to have them in inverted commas. Then I'll go to college routes.js, in which first I'll take an instance of express router. So I would say where app equals to require express dot router. I'll just close this so that it would be visible. Right, then I would say where college equals to require again dot slash colleges. Then I would say module dot exports equals to app. Right, now in between this I would say app dot get. I'll give slash, right, and against this slash what I would say is college dot get all. That's what I am calling. Then I would say app dot post, again slash add college, and I would say college dot add. That's it. These are the only things. Right, keep in mind that whatever path you give here, that path is very correct. Right, this is the only place in which you would be getting the error. Right, another important thing to note is this is module.export. Most of the times we forget to write this S here. Right, so ensure that you write module.exports here. Okay, now in my routes.js file, what I'll do is these are student routes. So in my routes.js file, yes, I would say I would first take the instance of college routes. I would say var college routes equals to require. In this, I would say dot dot slash colleges slash college routes. This VS Code prompts you the correct path, right? So ensure that you take the same path, so as to avoid error. And here I would say app.use slash colleges, and against this I would pass college routes. That's it. This is the only thing that we need to do. Right? I'll run this. I would say node index.js. So it says listening on 3000. I'll open Postman, and instead of students, now I'll have to pass colleges. So I'll just copy this, and in my get request, instead of students, I would say colleges. I'll click on send. I should get a blank array. So what I got is a blank array. After this, what I would do is I'll again send a post request to add a college, and here I would say colleges slash add college. Then, because it is a post request, we need to send it with a body. Raw for text, I would say JSON application JSON. And in this, what I would say is name, say YCCE, and the next field which I can have in college is number of departments. I would say 10. Right, so I am just sending only these two things in my colleges array, and I am clicking on send. So it should give me a message, college added successfully. This is the same message which we printed from there. Right, and after this, if I do a get, I should get all the colleges which I have added. So what I got is an array of colleges here, right, which has only one element as of now, but we can always change that. I would say JIT, number of departments, say 5. I will click on send. Then next is, I would say PCE, number of departments, say 4. Right, I will click on send, and I will do a get. Right, so I got the 3 colleges. So important thing to note in this is, what I have done is I have added a specific routes for colleges in routes.js file. Then in my college routes, what did I do is I took the instance of this colleges from colleges.js file, and I wrote a get request and a post request. Then after this colleges.js file, if I go into this get all, inside this colleges.js file, I have these two functions which are implemented. One is get all and another one is add. So the issue, most of the times the issue would be in the path. So best way to check if your path is correct is hover over here, click means press the control button, right, and then click. You should go to that particular file. This is what VS Code provides us, right? So we can check that in other files as well. Let's navigate from index.js. So in index.js, we have this routes to check if what we have written is correct. Hover, then click control and click, or press control and click. Then if I have to go to student routes file, hover, control, press control and click. Again here, hover, press control and click. This would take you to that specific file.